Surviving in the restaurant business
You can't fake this.
isn't easy.
It is a lifestyle that you have to embrace or to eat you alive.
The long hours,
I would get to work at 8 a.m. and leave at midnight.
the lack of income.
We didn't make any money for the first almost 4 years.
A few do make it big,
You know, we call lightning in a bottle. That's Slim.
including Arkansas's own Slim Chickens.
There's no doubt about it. We have a lot of pride being from Arkansas. I mean, we're the largest restaurant ever to come out of the state of Arkansas.
Rob Byford is one of the original employees at the first Fayetteville location back in 2003.
And the belief was that if everybody worked hard and did their part, that we won't fail.
They worked hard, they grew
We opened 7 locations in 26 months.
and grew.
We're 50 plus locations in 16 states and one in Kuwait City, Kuwait.
During the growth, Byford took a risk.
If you never take a jump, your parachute won't open.
He branched out, becoming a franchisee, buying 7 locations in Arkansas. Like every Slim Chickens, it's built around serving fresh chicken cooked to order.
And then we do that with a touch of Southern hospitality.
While most people know Slim Chickens for the taste, Byford says it's never been about the food.
I'm a huge fan of Marcus Lemonis, and we talk about people, process, and product in that order all day long.
It's about people, and it's about life-changing chicken.
For all of our employees, we want to see them come in at one job and then leave in a better position than they came, whether it be being promoted within our company or taking a better opportunity somewhere else. I'm here to create jobs, create opportunity, and serve good food in the process.
Welcome to Davis!
I'm kind of born into it, really. I mean, if you want to go back to the beginning, I grew up in the restaurants. I was the kid running around. And, you know, it's one of those things you always say, I'm not going to do that when I grow up, you know. I know how much work it is and how hard it is, but it's an opportunity to impact people. It's, you know, food business is very personal.
You know, when it comes to finding a good burger, you don't have to look far. In fact, you'll get a little help. A lot of Arkansans will tell you that David's Burgers is in their top 5.
Just the taste. I mean, it just tastes good. The best burgers around, I think.
I love the fresh burgers and the homemade fries, the home cut fries. Very good.
I really like the hot fries and the juiciness of the burgers.
That's plenty right there. We'll start with that. One pile of fries.
You know, and Dad taught me when we were starting this, he says, if you're too good to your customers, your biggest problem is you'll have too many of them. I thought that was probably a pretty good problem to have.
You know, I've been doing this over 50 years, and I've learned a lot from my mistakes. But, you know, if you're going to do something right every time, it's not easy, even if you're only making hamburgers.
Here at David's, it's all about family. Let me tell you something. You walk in the door, you're going to be hit with fries from Ethan here. Oh, ice cream from Evan, and you wash it all down with a beverage from Ethan. Yeah, 2 Ethans and an Evan.
One of the best parts about doing the business is getting to know Dad better. If you ever get to work with your father, or I guess your parents in a business, it's truly a unique opportunity. You're a good man.
Now, currently there are 8 David's locations open, with another one opening in Bryant very soon. But what about the future of David's Burgers? Do they have any plans opening outside of Arkansas?
Well, that's a tough question. You know, it's kind of like sending your kids to college, and I don't know if mine are old enough to go yet. I mean, we've looked at Cantrell. We'd like to be on Cantrell eventually. Great. Even in maybe even the Promenade area down the road. And then we've got one hopefully at the end of the year. I've got to get through the city of Conway for their planning and permitting process. But we're right in front of Sam's Club on Dave Ward in Conway. And the great thing about our company is we're getting stellar spots now. They realize that people like the local. They don't want just the cookie cutter franchise anymore. They want a little personal flair that's only in we're only in Central Arkansas.
Our people that eat here keep our battery charged and keep us happy and excited, and it bleeds over to all of our employees.
That kind of interaction is what energizes you and keeps you going in this business, in this industry. And if we lose that, I don't want to do it.
They're done. Get them off. Get them off.
I just like the beef tacos is what I like. I like the basic beef tacos and the cheese dip.
It was so good. Best little spicy meat I've ever had on a taco.
It's a taco lover's paradise.
It's so good.
On the menu, everything from the fried chicken taco to the new blackened mahi.
We have a unique shell. We call it the puffy. It's a fried, par-baked flour tortilla, basically. And I don't know of any other taco restaurants doing that.
Tacos for Life is a casual taco restaurant that started in Conway, Arkansas 3 years ago and has been growing ever since.
We've opened a store in Little Rock this year, one in Benton, and then we're going to open 4 more this year.
Austin Samuelson and his wife Ashton are the founders of Tacos for Life. What started as a pizza restaurant eventually turned to tacos. But the couple has more than just an appetite for food. They have a heart for the hungry.
My wife and I, we were very passionate about world starvation, and for us, the restaurant was a means to be able to help make a difference.
For every meal purchased, Tacos for Life donates a meal to a hungry child. Since 2014, the restaurant has raised over 160,000 meals.
Every restaurant we open, that's 1,000 more kids that get fed every single day. So that's 1,000 more meals, and so for us, from day one, we had hoped and desired that it would be something that would grow, because then this multiplying effect starts happening.
And that multiplying effect is continuing. This fall, Tacos for Life is opening its first location out of state in Frisco, Texas. Restaurants are also slated to open in Nashville and Charlotte within the next year.
14 months ago, we had this big company goal, and it was 20 stores by 2020, and that was the goal. We since revised that to a little more than double that.
But Samuelson says their dream could have never become a reality had it not been for the support of the community of Conway.
To be able to say, hey, this wasn't born out of something big and elaborate, or man, it was literally the community of Conway and Arkansas coming together that created this. And now it's growing, and it's kind of fun to be able to remember that's our roots, and that's where this all came from.
Delicious food served with a purpose.
Here you go, ma'am. Thank you. No problem. Have a good day.